football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumps in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him and get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
And they'll try the jet sweep here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a better job with their eyes. They are so locked in on the speedster at quarterback that they're forgetting about the jet sweep or the handoff to the outside. Losing contain, and it cost them here in a big way.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Making people miss. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Receiver in motion now. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Chanticleers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Lawrence. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. They'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Warhawks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Or it's snapped to the back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. And the Chanticleers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw. It's Lawrence. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Chanticleers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense in hurry-up mode. To throw, it's Lawrence. Throws it to the right. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical. It's a line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it in double coverage.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Carolinavs 14, ULM 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll feed the back again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Decides to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Lawrence. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Monroe offense back out there now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Warhawks. Strong game by this quarterback.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Shit.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk falling to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now here's the toss play. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down.
Oh, yes.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Chanticleers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. 1st down play. How aggressive will it be? Now they'll run it on the toss. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the toss play now, running left.
Ah, dang it.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Handoff to the back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain ring. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Chanticleers will line up on 1st and 10. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Wideout's now clustered. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw. It's Lawrence.
We own that.
Tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Warhawks. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. But they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Carolina offense back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He'll hand it off.
Oh.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to pass. It's Lawrence. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Oh, what footwork was that?
Yeah. At the catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Press coverage now from the secondary. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the 8. He pulls in the catch. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble.
We own that. Sources.
Intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs on the scramble. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
You calling me?
The Warhawks will kick this
Okay.
away to begin
All right.
the
I'm
second half.
okay. Right on.
Returner decides to field it. Tackle at the 22. Good job, Paul.
Yeah. Shit. I'm not exactly sure. I know I gotta go look in the garage for him. Appeal for what? Mm-hmm. Who? Uh-huh. Mm, I check. I don't think it's nothing stupid like that. Huh? Yeah, I check. I don't think it's that. I mean, he didn't sit around enough to tell me. If you said the judge told him that or her, oh, see, well, the judge don't tell you that. Maybe it'd be stupid. That's what it is, though. Huh? Yeah, no, that'd be stupid if I got to every year go pay the money. Yeah, I mean that's something the government would do, though. Mm. Mm-mm.
Out at the 22.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Back to throw. It's Lawrence. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the Chanticleers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here's that defense shifting again. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
They're going to run it. Jukes to get free.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. We're right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
To throw, it's Lawrence. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the right side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the sack. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Toss play to the outside. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, UL Monroe. That puts him on top in the 2nd half.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Chanticleers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
They'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10 now. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Lawrence. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Chanticleers come to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Deep shot caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Coastal Carolina, 21.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll be brought down. Great job with the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Scanning the field, it's Lawrence. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's no good. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw, testing the middle. But he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a third down play. Here comes fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the return man runs out of bounds.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Receivers are bunched together. Scanning the field. It's Lawrence. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Carolina, 21.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Tries the right with a quick throw, and they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long in the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down. If this linebacker doesn't lower the blow, great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
That is no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And that's another shot.
set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Lawrence. He's running out of time here. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going the other way, can they stop him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Warhawks. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the...
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
UL Monroe offense back out there now. Back in motion now. As the first down is still going. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
To the air, it's Lawrence. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Chanticleers lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And now the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to